Gimble, cornfield there. Rock a bandana like Tupac, I've been there. Rock a do-rag or wave cab, I lay my shit.
What's good, people? It's Arsenal versus Wolves. I've just parked up here at the stadium. I hope you guys are alright. Let me move out the way so I can put the team sheet up there. Team sheet is the same, it's just that Trossard comes in for Havertz. So it's basically the same as it was last week and Champions League, with the exception of Havertz for Trossard. Now what this means to Arsenal is it's going to be a tough game today. Wolves, only other team outside of Arsenal that's beaten Man City this season. They've got Gomes missing, and they've got Neto, he's still out as well, but they still offer up quite a challenge for Arsenal. The teams have two very different philosophies. Wolves very physical, 179 fouls, 40 yellow cards for them this season, which is the most in the Premier League. They've the most yellow cards and the most fouls committed by any team. Arsenal, 17 yellow cards, the fewest in the Premier League. And so it's like really one end of the spectrum to the other. We're going to see quite a physical game today from Wolves, trying to see them just manhandle Arsenal in the midfield. But we are built for that because of the likes of Declan Rice, Gabriel, Saliba at the bookends. So I'm looking for a really physical game today. I originally said it's going to be 3-1, but now I'm going to go to 2-0. I don't think they've got enough to hurt us. They're missing 2 or 3 of their striking options, and they don't, since Jimenez left, they really don't have a striker. They've inquired about Eddie Nketiah twice, and we know that from what's happened previously this summer and the summer before, and they're just missing striking options. So there's a good chance today. I know Kuna is playing up front for them. Mateus, he's a quality player. I've seen him play really well this season in terms of hold-up, but they don't really have a true out-and-out striker. Nothing that's going to bother the 2 centre-backs that we've got. And then without Neto, their creativity on that right-hand side is just missing. So the number 1 defence in the league, which is Arsenal, only allowing 10 goals in their 13 games, shouldn't have an issue today keeping Wolves at bay. But again, Wolves are a quality team. Do not discount them. Anybody doing that is just going to do it at your peril. So I think that, again, looking for a clean sheet from David Raya today. He's got 7 already. Today, if he keeps a clean sheet, that would be 8. That would be league leading for David Raya. And seems to be improving each games. All the little consistency stuff is there, but the mistakes are starting to subside now. And so wishing him good luck today. Trossard, again, hoping he gets on the score sheet today. And obviously Jesus, let's have a look at that front three and how they tackle the double teaming of Martinelli and Saka, which they've seen every week. Whether we like it or not, that's how teams are going to approach us. They're going to shut down the strength of the team, and now we have to rely on a not so effective plan B, which is playing through the middle. And the hope is that Trossard helps with that. That's why he was brought in last week. And that's why he's in there today, because you're going to have to funnel play through the middle. So Jesus, Odegaard and Trossard becomes your most important commodities in a setup like this tactically. So let's see where we are today, guys, and I'll catch up with you at half time. Speak to you later. Peace out. Hey guys, it's Arsenal 2, Wolves 0, and it's been a fantastic first half. I have to say, the goals came nice and early, 2 goals before 13 minutes. And we talked about the double teaming, and today we saw some sublime football. The way you beat the press in terms of double teaming on the wingers is to try and get that influence happening on the inside. And last week was the first game that Arsenal has front 5 as first played together in their setup. So you can see they're starting to get their groove back. The triangles and the through balls being played on that right-hand side. The support level for Saka for the first goal was incredible. He had Odegaard working the dummies. He had Jesus, the ball came into Jesus as well, laid it off as Saka made the run to get through the middle. And then he had one-on-one on the goalkeeper, and it was easy for him to finish that and slot Arsenal 1-0. Just the sheer quality of the goal to beat the double team. Wolves had no idea. They had committed 5 men in that corner on that move. And the 4 Arsenal players combined well to play together in order to get that goal through. And the second goal was even better. It was teed up by Zinchenko. He plays the overlap with Trossard, and he gets the ball in, pinpoint through to the penalty spot. And Odegaard, you know that's his place. You know where he hits it, he likes it, bottom right corner, and that's where he went for the finish. But just the sheer quality of the precision, the passing, the weight of the ball, it was all Zinchenko. And it's things like that, guys. Your fullbacks were both rested. Both of them was taken off in midweek against Lens, and both of the fullbacks, nice and fresh, provided assists for today's goals. And it just goes to show you how the rotation works in terms of keeping the players fresh and how it can benefit from you in games like this. So really happy with the result today. Wolves shell-shocked. They've had their goalkeeper as well who went down, so he's gone off injured. Arsene Wenger's in the stadium as well today. I'm not sure if the fans really know that. And so, man, what a display for him to see the quality of those two goals. Really, really happy. Right now, Arsenal 4-point gap at the top of the table. Really got to see what they're going to do coming out in the second half. If we're going to see Kai Havertz come on, I'd like to see that. It definitely looks like it's probably going to be around that. Wolves offering not really that much. I mean, they haven't had a shot. And this is the thing here where Arsenal are number one in the league in first in shots against. Not a lot of teams get shots on target against Arsenal, and today another thing that we've seen here where Wolves has not registered a single shot on target. Arsenal 11 shots, 4 on target, dominating this game, 60% possession. Looking forward to them seeing out this game. It's absolutely freezing cold here today, and so yeah, check that out, guys, and I'll speak to you later. So guys, there you have it. It's Arsenal 2, Wolves 1. Little bit of an eventful second half. I have to admit, guys, levels started to drop down. Substitutions were made. He took off Jesus quite early for Nketiah. But I think today we got to think about this in terms of they're creating chances. They're creating a hell of a lot more chances. And I think that what the fans were talking about in regards to the performances was it wasn't that we weren't scoring goals, it's that we wasn't creating as much chances. But it is so cold out here, guys. It's unbelievably cold. I can't feel my feet. I don't think anybody can at the moment. But I will say this, guys. The chances have been created. Jesus missed a wonderful chance. Martinelli's hit the post. Trossard was put through on one-on-one and he missed that. Eddie was also put through on one-on-one and he hit the post. So this could have been 3, 4, 5 goals today. But the sloppiness from Zinchenko, which just, he should have put his foot through it and got rid of the ball. Instead, he's passing the ball around in the penalty area where he loses possession, and then Wolves go in and just slap the ball in the 85th minute. And then it gives you 5-10 minutes of squeaky bum time where we're just really sitting on it. There was an injury to Tomiyasu as well. He was replaced by Ben White. Arsenal had a penalty shot when their goalkeeper fell flat on Eddie Nketiah. VAR didn't even look at it. VAR just left it go, and then when the ball went on the other side for a potential Gabriel handball, VAR checked that. So they didn't check the one with Arsenal when Nketiah went down in the box, but they decided to check it on the other end. Anybody still think that there's an agenda against Arsenal? It's unbelievable, guys. This is the world we're living in. We're going to have to do it and do it the hard way, but Arsenal come away with the victory here, and they deserve it. They were so dominant in the first half. And as I said, Wolves, not even a shot on goal. They improved in the second half. Wolves went a 3-5-2. So they stocked up the midfield, tried to make it difficult to do overloads, and it worked in their favour. That's the quality of the Premier League. Teams are going to try and adapt to what you're doing. So Wolves came on, improved in the second half. But to be honest, guys, Arsenal should have buried this game out after they had all them chances. And as I said, could have scored 4, 5 or 6 goals. So listen, that's it from me, guys. It's so cold here. My hands are frozen just holding my phone up. My feet are frozen. I got a dinner, which I've got to meet my wife at now. So I'll speak to you guys on the next one. Peace out.
I'm tryna be a black king.